everybody, welcome back to the stream. It's back to more Stray tonight. Um, we might only have a couple more streams of this game to go because we're getting pretty close from what I remember when I first played it. It's not like a super long game, and that's not a knock on the game. I mean, the game is good. I've played it before. Um, you know, but it's probably not going to take as many streams as the typical games I stream, which sometimes have like 20 plus streams of it because they're long. Or like what it is that we're trying to achieve with it. I'll say my hellos. Hello Antonio. Hello Celtics. How was your guys' weekend? Hope it was good. It just flew by, I feel um like I don't know. Crazy. Um So yeah, before we get started, I remember like last time, I don't remember who it was. Let me see here. It's on the Discord. I believe it was Mai who suggested a game called The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, I should say, which is a Square Enix game that I don't know how recently it came out. It looks like the full version is out now. I don't know how long it's been out for. But again, a lot of like news about games that are on the Switch 2, I was just blocked out of it until I actually got the Switch 2. So I ended up playing the demo because there's a demo for that game available. So I ended up playing. I didn't play the whole demo. I didn't even finish the demo. Honestly, the demo, like it's still going. I feel like I've played a couple hours and the demo's still going, which is kind of impressive because I don't know, some demos are like really short and other ones like feel like, oh geez, it's still going. Um so yeah, I mean, so far I am enjoying it. It's totally like, very Zelda-esque type gameplay. I could definitely see where they're like right from like they're not calling it bottles, they call it vials, but it's the same idea to store potions and stuff. Like there's literally this isn't a spoiler, this is thrown in the trailer. I think there's literally a fairy companion that you get at some point, I think, in the game. It's, dungeons. Uh it's an interesting game for Square Enix to make because it sometimes confuses me because I'm expecting a turn-based RPG, but it's not. It's a top-down, you know bright adventure game esque whatever one. So it's really interesting that Square Enix made this game. So far it's good. I find it's a little handholdy in the beginning so far, but that's not necessarily a huge knock on the game. It's just what I've been finding. I kind of just with those type of games or any game, I kind of just want to explore, figure out something. I mean, obviously, show me like some unique mechanics you have, but I don't need to know about opening a door or picking up items or things like that. I'll figure it out. Like, things like that. I will say it does a lot of almost just basic like game mechanics, like general game mechanics. Like I feel like the stuff that they talk about would be really helpful if you've never played a game like that before or a game at all. To be honest, it's like approach a ladder and hit the action button to climb. Um, that kind of stuff. But anyway, you just got your 58th platinum trophy on Rugrats Rewind collection. Nice. Man, I don't think I have a single platinum trophy. Though to be honest, I don't really care about that kind of stuff, about trophies. Um, you know, the games that maybe I could say, like, the only games I really go to my way to 100%, and it's mainly because they're not that hard to do, is Zelda games, and just because it's fun to do that for me. Um, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, I didn't bother 100%ing those because, like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was as fun to like 100%. I mean, for some people it is, but getting like, you know, all the Korok seeds or whatever, there's like 900 or something of them. I was just like, I don't know. It's like a bit of too much of a grind for me. So there's definitely depends on the game of whether or not I want to 100% it. I don't like to 100% things just for the sake of 100%ing things. Me personally, I know there's people that they just want to do that for any game, you know, that they want to play. But anyway, you're gonna get Star Fox remake in 3 days. Nice. Well, congratulations. Hopefully you will enjoy it. I know you've been wanting to pick it up, so hopefully you'll enjoy. My friend even platinum Life is Strange Reunion. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, again, there's some games I kind of feel like, you know, I'm here for the time. I'm here for whatever they're trying to do. If it's a story-rich game, adventure game, exploration game, you know, sometimes I'm just like, I'm just here to enjoy the ride and not push it to the point where I might start hating the game, you know? Like, I'm just here to have a good time and then I'm out. Sometimes with some games. But yeah, I'd have to really, really love a game to 100% it. Luna Striker, hello! Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the head pats. But yeah. So I just picked up, it's on the Switch 2. I was on the Switch 2, or I guess just in general, the Nintendo Online Shop store, whatever, where you buy the digital games. And I just wanted to browse through, see what's going on there, see what games are out, what games could be coming. Close! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We had a good stream. You're playing Pokemon Champions. Nice. Greetings, Woomy. Hello, hello. Welcome in, raiders. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope you've been well. Yeah. So anyways, I was on the Nintendo shop and I decided to pick up the Persona collection on there. So that was, and the collection is Persona 3, Persona 4, the Golden Edition, and then Persona 5, the Royal Edition, which normally I don't pick up a second copy of a game. I already have Persona 5, but I think it's on the PS4. So it's the original version. So I didn't have the new version. And I wouldn't have bothered with it either, except for the fact it came with the bundle, and I'm more interested in Persona 4 and Persona 3. So I've never played 3 or 4. I think I tried playing a little bit of 4. But anyways, it didn't work out. I think my PC at the time couldn't handle it. I won't say how I was playing it, but you can take a guess. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really interested in checking out the other Persona games. And I thought that was a good opportunity because it was on 70% off sale. I think like normally in Canadian dollars, mind you, it was like $105, $10 or something like that for all 3 games, and it was down to like $30. And I'm like, I should pick it up. You know, getting all 3 of those games for like $30 or whatever, it's a no-brainer. So I was like, screw it, I'll pick these up. I'm going to eventually probably play these, stream these. Might as well get them now, that kind of thing. You have all 3 on Steam plus vanilla on the PS4. Nice. Yeah, I was like, you know, good sale going on, might as well pick them up, you know, if I plan to want to play them at some point anyway. Had some great wins, that's good to hear. But yeah. Other than that, I know there's a new Yoshi game on there that looks kind of interesting. I'm kind of just gonna chill. I've been like buying a lot of gaming related things. I mean, obviously the console being a big one. So I think I'm just gonna chill on purchasing games that are like AAA because they're expensive. I think I'm gonna chill that for a little bit. Because there's been a lot of like gaming expenditures I've been doing lately. So, yeah. Anyways, I've got a lot of backlog, you know. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, new game, I'll buy that, and then completely ignores the backlog that you have or other games that you could play. So I think I'll focus a bit more on backlogs for a little while, and then like who knows, maybe some of the games that I want. I mean, if it's a Nintendo game, it's probably not going to go on sale because Nintendo just rarely ever puts their games on sale. If it's a third party title, then yeah, it's fair game, like the Persona series, for example. But yeah, you play a little bit of that Yoshi's Mysteries book. Does that have a demo? I don't think it does. Or does it? I don't think it does. Um, Maybe I'll just go through like a bunch of games, and if it has a demo, I'll just give it a go and just like keep it in the back of my mind for maybe in the future, or if it goes on sale or something. Um, like seriously, if you can like wait off on getting a game until it's like on a sale, do it. Unless you really, really, really can't wait. Um, you know, because damn, games are expensive. It's bad. Uh, yeah, it's up there in price. Yeah, yeah. All Nintendo games are about like 70, $80, depending on what currency you're talking about. America, it's probably like 70, $80 range. Canadian dollars is about $80 to $90, and sometimes over $100, depending on the game. Again, we're getting into, and this has been happening. I think Nintendo started doing it. I think Nintendo started doing it first. Maybe they weren't. Maybe there were some other ones. Like GTA 6 or whatever is a big thing, and that's gonna be like 100. I think I heard that's gonna be like $140 or something stupid. It's gonna be a ridiculously priced, but you know people are expecting it to be bad, price wise. But we're in the era of, or we're back, I guess, to the era of dynamic pricing for video games. Some will be cheaper, some will be more expensive. There's no one consistent every game $60 anymore. And the pricing for video games, the way it is now, is apparently, again, I came into video games late 90s, so this would have been like in the 80s era of video game pricing, until it started evening out, mainly because I think the PS2 or the PS1 or whatever, I think it was the PlayStation in general, maybe it was the PS2 specifically era, that really kind of said, nope, all our games is this standard price, you know? Um, but yeah, before it was definitely more dynamic pricing for video games, kind of all over the place. It was like the Wild Wild West, and it was causing major problems. There was a whole video game crash thing that happened. I remember at one point because there were so many just crap trash games that people just weren't trusting buying a game anymore. And of course, back then you got to remember that there wasn't like the internet, so the only way you knew if a game was like good or not is mainly through word of mouth or magazines. Because yeah, obviously every video game company is going to try to advertise their game. It's so good, even if it's crap, because they want to sell it. So, um, 90s, yeah. Had to be going soon. Have a good one. And many bless. Thank you. Thanks, Claus. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. But yeah. So, I don't know. Every day I see that, you know, there's videos saying that the video game industry is gonna crash any day now, and it doesn't happen. So, I think people were just wishing for it to kind of crash, so that way we could have a hard reset, and then maybe prices will come down again. I don't know, there has to be something done. And I've said this, like, I've probably had the same tangent about 100 different times, 100 different ways to say it, but yeah, I think there does need to be some form of reset. Whether or not it's a crash, I don't know. Maybe it will take a crash for it to resolve itself, but I feel like there's just this, it's too much. Video games is, I think people, well, not people, but maybe like, definitely corporations have forgotten, or maybe they never really cared about this, but video games is an art form. You know, it takes talent, it takes creativity, it takes vision, it takes attention to detail, it takes care, it takes caring about the product you're trying to sell. I feel like nowadays, there's just a lot of like, we got to pump these games out. You know, it's super fast manufactured stuff, and there's so many games over the last like several years now that have been unfinished products pumped out there. You know, the pre-order whole thing, which by the way, I kind of wish pre-orders were not a thing anymore, because it's kind of ridiculous in some ways when you think about it, where it's like you're gonna pre-purchase a game that you have no idea if it's good or not yet, because there's nothing that's come out yet say if it's good or not besides advertisement, besides just vibes and hoping, you know. So I don't know, there needs to be a reset somewhere. Like I mentioned the other day, Switch, these physical games cost $10 more than digitals. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's still crazy. I didn't realize when they started actually saying, you know what, we're done with pricing our games the same digitally as in store. Digital's gonna be cheaper now. I mean, it's not a surprise to me that much, except for the fact that video game stores are like, oh crap, you know, for the physical media, I mean. But yeah, most game companies, just like they're putting like, oh, here's a physical copy, but it's not a physical, there's no disc, it's just a code in the box, right? They all just want us to just buy digitally, you know? There is attack on physical ownership, and it's not just video games, to be fair. There is an attack on everything now. When, like, any kind of thing you could think of, you will own nothing and be happy. You will own nothing and be happy, and that has been pushed, and not just video games. That industry, it's been pushed into, like, you know, any kind of physical medium or media has been pushed into a way to, it's a subscription model or an access to play model or something like that. And a lot of it is because of these live service games making tons and tons of money versus, like, you know, here's a one-off game that you can physically buy. So there's many different financial incentive reasons to, like, push us all, whether we like it or not, into the digital game thing. The only thing I would say is, like, yes, it is more convenient to just buy a game, don't have to leave your house, and then download it, if your internet hopefully is good. I get it, but at the same time, you know, if the console dies, or the game you purchased requires online service, and they discontinue the service, because they will eventually do that, then your game's essentially dead, even though you paid for it. You won't be able to access it anymore. So, you know. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I think we'll get into the game. I know I usually use Sundays to react to Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I haven't forgotten. It's just tonight I'm a bit, to be honest, like, tired, a bit more exhausted than I usually am on a Sunday stream. So I think I'm just gonna get into the game. You know, just chill with that for a bit, and then get back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Plus the fact I've been starting my streams a lot later than I used to for a while now, and I realized that. So again, yeah. So those are my reasoning. So that's the way it is. We'll eventually get back to it, though. I promise. We will finish the series. We will get back to it. All right. So, Ray. Right. We are in the factory, where there's a lot of random garbage. Don't mind me, don't want to go through that. Okay. Yeah, so we have like a stealth mission to do. Let me just see the pathing of this thing. Alright, so we obviously have to go over there. We have to wait for this thing to come this way, and then we go. We can also hide in these boxes. I don't know if we have to be in this box. No, I don't think so. It only goes that far. Okay. I think it's like maybe if you get caught, you can go hide in it. In the box. Oh god, that was close. Now, which way are we going? That thing doesn't move. I think we have to go over there. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Ugh. Okay, no, we can just go behind it. Alright. Whew! So far, so good. What the heck? What are you doing? Meat? Hey, good thing you're here. You could help me. I lost the keys to my place in this dark and huge factory. The Sentinels refused to help me. They told me if no place to go, more work here. If by any chance you could help me find them, I'll be eternally grateful. Okay. Well, if we see them, I'll let you know. Alright. Do this. Did that open? Oh. Okay. Hold on. There's a box here. How do you get down there? I don't think I'm supposed to get down there. I think we have to get to a different level, maybe? I don't know. You drop your keys down here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help him. God. Ugh. Go there. Alright, we're gonna have to... what are we doing here? What are we doing? Ugh. Wait, what's this? Ah, it says keys! Alright, we can go back. I don't know what that's going to do. Crap, I don't know. How do we get back? How are we gonna get back to him? Ugh. Take your keys. Show item. Yeah. Please tell me it's gonna go away. It tried to shoot at me. Is it gone? I think it's leaving now. I think we're okay. That was scary. Oh, we got a badge. Was it worth the badge? I don't know. But we got a badge regardless. Oh no! Crap. Retry. Eh. I don't know if that saved me getting the badge. Hopefully it did. I don't know where this is gonna put me. Oh, all the way here? Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't really get that far. Alright, no, in the box! In the box, kitten! Yeah! Crazy cat. Yeah, no, I think I still have it. Wait, did that not count? Seriously? Oh, I guess it didn't because the thing is still there. Well, that sucks. All right. Okay. What if I just kept going this way? Maybe I'd be able to, like, get back to him in a different direction. I don't know. Oh. The heck is this? Aha! This is the way you're supposed to do it. I found your keys. Again. Thank you. Okay. Guess I already kind of had the badge on me. But whatever. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Ooh. All right. What do we got going on in here? That's where we were. We have some lasers. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. I assume we're using this to get in there. Yeah, okay. Alright. So... Huh. On, off. What? Oh, we can, like, control it? Okay. Interesting. So we have a few different... Oh. Wait a second. Okay, we could probably use this. Go over here. We're doing cat things. Alright, here we go. That makes sense. We'll just get this thing over here. Oh geez, don't hit the laser. Okay. Take this thing. I don't even know what these things are. Ah, I see. We're gonna have to use this. That makes sense. Alright. Whoa. Raindrop. Big time there. Take the battery. Uh-oh. What does it say? We got it. Quick, let's get out of here before the Sentinels show up. Gotta get this battery back to Clementine. Okay. I guess we'll just go this way. Oh. I guess we're going to escape down this. We've done it. Success. That's where that goes. All right. Oh, this city's so cool. Alright, what the? Uh-oh. What the heck's going on? Do you think the criminal is eyeing my collection of vintage cards? Hey, you think you can stop us from hanging in our digs? You can steal our spot, but you can't steal our moves. All this work for nothing. I'm just gonna... Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. We have sentinels. Gotta stealth our way out of here. Okay. Up the stairs. Where are we going? I think it's that way, but we can't go that way. Sentinel there. Okay, I think it's over here. Okay. 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 Relax. Relax. Didn't even see that. Okay. So I went a little too far. Okay, so there's a box there. Are you kidding me? I'm not here. It's just a box. Did I mention I'm not good at stealth games? Okay. What are we doing here? Yikes. Oh, I think I see. We gotta How are we gonna get up here? Okay, well. You're thinking it's okay. I should have went there actually, but I'll just jump in this box and we'll go this way. Okay, probably could have went there. I'll wait for the next pass. Go, 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 go. Up the stairs. Okay. How am I gonna get that? Just stays there. Oh. I may have an idea. Probably through this away and go around. Is there a box or something here? Really? What? Oh no! I didn't think he was gonna be able to save me from there. It did look like the blue light was on the banister, but oh well. Alright, it's probably gonna start us from when we got out of the bucket, probably. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, we have a general idea. We just gotta figure out how to get past that last sentinel there, because I think we were very close. Almost got it on one try. So funny, the security is just like, doesn't care this cat goes through here. We can speedrun this. Just a bit. Maybe we could have chanced it, but... nobody will ever know. What the? How? I don't understand how. That was weird. What the heck? What? They still looking for me? Huh? That's so weird. Are they done? I don't- okay, so you just got this one that's patrolling that way. Not what I thought. Okay. Weird. Is it just gonna do that? Wait, what? I don't understand. Why? This thing was not patrolling here before. I legit don't understand this. Go. Oh my god. Okay, I don't understand. How? Like, legit, how? Oh my god. I wonder if that one just patrols. Like, its range is crazy. Maybe if I just stay behind the box here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, no. I don't like this. Now, how in the heck? Don't you dare. Oh my god. How in the heck do I get over there? Do I just jump in and hope for the best? I'm trying to remember where her place is located. I thought for sure it was like over there and it was through a window. But I don't know. Oh, it's over there. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. What the? No! I was right through the window! No! Okay, now I know exactly where I need to go, because I got confused. I thought it was on the other side. But it wasn't. It was literally just across, so it's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. You were not supposed to sneak past that sentinel. At all. It takes 3 times. All because I got confused as to where the house was. Or I guess the apartment. Clementine, I'm trying. I'm trying hard. Never mentioned how sneaking is not my forte. I can make it. Okay, that's what it was. I didn't hit A again. Alright, where's Clementine? Clementine? Hello? Blue board. Clem? No sign of Clementine. Oh, what's that? It looks like some kind of a coded message. We're gonna have to play detective to figure out what happened to her. Look. For B12 and the cat, the answer lies in my stuff, and then there's 4 symbols. It's signed Clementine. Take a look. Okay. So, potted plant thing. Stones. Okay. Found something? Don't see anything, are you sure? Okay. Gotta be some sort of... Okay. That looks like a cone. Huh. Kind of funny. Something to the left here. It says, come to. Okay. Probably number 1. Where is another? I don't think it's that. This, I think, is one. This gem is of a medium value and low purity. Okay. Message says Blazer. Come to Blazer. Okay, and I think we need to find what, a plant thing? Heck was the hint? Oh, we need the sparkling lamp thing. Oh, I guess there is like that smoke. Maybe this is the smoke thing. Yeah, this is it, I think. Smell. Message. It says I'm with somebody. With Blazer and with sparkly lamp. Well, there's a sparkly lamp. But there's also a sparkly lamp, I think, in here, right? Lava lamp thing. Don't see a sparkly lamp in here. Not there, I don't think. Where is it? Sparkly lamp. Another one. Where else is there a sparkly lamp besides in the office? Oh. There's something over there. Aha. Memorizing. I was also right. I didn't notice this message here. It reads, nightclub. I'm with Blazer. Come to nightclub. That's it. Well done, Lieutenant Cat. Now let's go find her. We don't have much time. Okay. Oh boy. Nope. Go away, you evil machine. Can we tell if it's there or not? I don't know if it's gonna show blue. Yeah, Aztec Soul. Doing pretty good. We're just doing stealth things as a cat. I need to find a way to get out of here to get past that thing somehow. Oh my god. Stupid thing's trying to get after me. coming back this way. Okay, I see the blue light now. Okay. Need to get to the nightclub. Is there a way I can just jump down from here? I don't think so. Nah. Not gonna be able to shortcut this, I don't think. Self-cat time. Wait for the blue light to go away. Doing good, we're doing good. Now we're just gonna get past this thing. Oh my god. Cat's gonna get me killed. Jumping on things when I'm trying to go around. And gets me stun locked on it. I'll just be patient. Rather not die. Again. Alright, we're gonna go to a nightclub. That looks like to be the nightclub, right? I hate this club, it's full of posers, but at least there's no sentinels there. Hello. Danger, groove levels at 2%. Please find a dancing spot immediately. I don't think the bouncer's gonna let us in. Hey guys, I think we are going to have to climb at the back again. Not for you, go away. Alright, we're going to the back. I work hard to clean the streets, only for others to mess it up again. Anyway, that's how the world works. Yep. Hello? Can I even talk to you? You're just having a good time, I guess. What the heck? So weird. Oh, hello! Hey, how'd you get up here? You want to party with us? Here, jump in and go get a drink. Oh my god. We're at the rave. At the club. You like my mask? I made it myself. It jams with sentinels. It jams sentinel scans and it looks cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. They got the dancing moves. I paid extra to get tonight's dance moves from the bouncer. He's the only one programming the holograms in his spare time. I see. Fish. Look at this guy. Give it to the left, give it to the right. Beep boop, sweep swoop. It's called the Sigma dance. Okay. This club sucks. I tried to go to that stupid VIP room, they kicked me out. Can you believe it? So I sold this lever just for kicks. If you get me a drink, I'll give you this silly lever. I don't need it and I don't want to be caught with it. Okay. How do I get him a drink? Guess we'll go over here. Hi, bartender. Hey, customer. The access to the VIP balcony is closed. Some private biz going on there. It's been reserved by some blazer guy, I think. Uh-huh. I'm gonna take the drink so I can give it to the guy. What would the robos drink? Alright. Here's your drink. Thanks, my friend. Here you go, as promised. Nice. Pour yourself, little one. Cat time. I got an achievement. Cat's best friend. Alright, so we gotta go upstairs? I think, somehow? What is this gonna do? Oh, use the lever. Oh, okay, that'll work. What the? Oh, right, okay. Interesting. Hit a button. Wait, is that what I wanted to do? I don't think so. I think I need those, don't I? Oh wait, maybe I don't. Well, maybe I actually do need to hit this. Cat's just randomly controlling the lights. This, am I not supposed to go? Am I supposed to go around this way somehow? Okay, I need to figure out a way to get over there. What is this gonna do? Okay. But what is that going to necessarily? Are there 3 buttons? Oh, there are. Ah. I see. Okay. We gotta get the right configuration. But what does this do? Switches things around. Is this ultimately where I want to go? Maybe not, no. It might not be the right configuration, fortunately. Can you switch things around again? What the? Okay, I think I see where he is. This must be the VIP room. Hello. I have a very good relation with the Sentinels. I don't understand why people complain so much about them. Okay, do I have to show you the battery? Uh-oh, it's Clementine. Uh-oh. Not good. 2 birds, 1 stone. You're not as clever as you look, little cat. Anyway, nothing personal. Business, business. Oh, no. Don't hurt the cat. Excuse me. Business is money. And I value money way more than friendship or camaraderie. They are all yours. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Did the cat just die? Nope. Oh. They knocked us out and put us in a cage. Yeah, it's so weird to see the cat without the... Okay, I assume we're gonna... break this? There we go. Got ourselves out of there. So funny, they just put the cat in the cage over there. Over a pit of weird toxic goo, probably. Okay, so we're in a prison of some kind. Oh, this looks great. Jail! Okay, so they put us into jail. It's like playing Tomb Raider PS4 a little bit with the swing part, yeah. It is. How the heck do we... I see, okay. This is great. Oh. Oh geez, that doesn't look good. Yeah, he's freaking out. Hate those sounds. What are we doing here? Do we have to find Clementine? I assume Clementine would have gotten arrested too. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna go over this way. Yeah, there's upper levels to this whole thing, so... maybe she's up here? No. Okay. Oh geez, we have sentinel guards! That's not good. Also, is that like a hologram of the sky on the ceiling? I think it is. Alright, what are we doing with this now? Like, how are we gonna... Oh. No, I don't think we need to go over there. Yeah, I think we have to go down. Okay, we have, yeah, oh boy. Oh geez. They've been beheaded. I love that they just have toilets in here. Obviously this was used by humans before they decided to put the robots in here. Okay, seriously. Where is Clementine? No! Oh my gosh! He died on the toilet. Or puking in the toilet. I don't know. I didn't know robots could puke or need to use the toilet at all. I assume that's just a funny position that he ended up in. Alright, what do we got? Oh jeez. Oh. Oh. Did that just take us back this way? It did, so it's like a shortcut. Okay. I see. That's fine. Let's wait for him to pass. Alright, gonna have to figure out our next move here. I mean, that is common that someone dies on the toilet. I mean, yeah, I guess so. These are robots, so I don't know. Okay, so we got. Can we like take you out, or I don't know why I came up here. Why did I come up here? I feel like this is dangerous. I'm not gonna climb up there either. Yeah, I don't really know why I came up here. Oh, am I supposed to climb up this? I don't think I can climb up that. I'm trying to think like what I'm supposed to do here. Because there's like a thing over there. There's some security cameras. I don't think I can like get rid of the robots. So how far does that robot go anyway? Not that far. I don't know how to get in here. I don't even think. I think it's just a dead robot in there. Oh. Okay. I see. Works. That's a camera or something there. Here, all these. Oh, Clementine! How do I get you out? Pointing. That's right, I don't have my translator. I've lost my robo friend. Okay. Yeah, I can't understand you now, unfortunately, Clementine. Keys. Okay, we gotta get to the keys. Makes sense? How are we gonna do that? Oh. Like this. Sort of? Okay. Yeah, this is like a crazy prison complex. With barbed wire and everything? Kinda wild. Sure. Alright, yes, Clementine, I see the keys. Alright, we got it. We're good. Can I just like shortcut way out of here? I guess not. Here, we'll go back this way. I got the keys. Here. There you go. You can leave now. You need to help me. I need help finding my robo friend. I can't understand you otherwise. You know, you had like a pretty large prison cell, I'm not gonna lie. At least you had somewhat of a bed frame. I mean, not that robots need to sleep, but anyway. Okay. Cool. I need to find my friend. Where are you? What are you doing? Going this way? Oh! There's our friend. Like, pay attention. My friend's down there. You know, that'd be like so weird if you could if we actually found a way to like talk to animals. Okay. It's gonna be kind of tricky to get our friend back, probably. Uh-oh. More random sentinels. Okay, yeah, I get it. We're gonna- oh geez, there's lasers. Lasers, and there's just everything in between, okay. Oh geez. Really? Like, how am I supposed to get through that? Am I supposed to just jump over them? Yes? Oh, I guess we jump up here. I guess that would make more sense. Okay. Oh yeah, there's like lasers all over the damn place. And sentinels that are just scanning. Okay. Okay, this one moves, I think. Yeah. How far does that go? Goes right to there, okay. Okay. Oh jeez, alright, oh god, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, we have to like... I suppose we could jump over it. I mean, we could also like get down and then do that too, but that'll do it instead. Okay. Go in the box immediately if we have it here. Yeah, we got a sentinel. Okay. I think we're gonna have to go to that switch room. There we go. We're looking at it. We're looking at it. Jeez. They're on high alert now. Alright, we're gonna get around this. Okay, it goes to there. Okay. No! No! Okay. I thought I was gonna get the prompt to pick it up. I guess you can only do that if you like get to it unnoticed. I was gonna try to make a mad dash for it, but we gotta do this part again. Okay. Get up there. Okay. Over the other side. Again. Okay. Gonna hide in there for a second. Got our buddy though. Oh jeez, didn't even see him. Wait, can I not? Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Right, all the lasers off, we're good. Not the way I'm supposed to go. Here we go. Got my friend. I don't know what's wrong with him. Oh, there we go. You okay? You okay, buddy? There we go. I felt like I was trapped in my lab's computer system again, all alone. If you came back for me, I can't believe it. But you came back for me. You're a good friend. I'm so glad that we are all together again, but we're not safe yet. We need to find a way out of here. Can you open that door just there? Yes, we can. Alright. What are we doing? Okay, what's the problem? Can't open it, okay. More puzzles. Where are we going? What direction? Oh, the switch is in there. We gotta find a way up. Somehow. Like maybe move my thing or... Oh yeah, smash the... You're gonna smash something? What are we doing? Oh! Yeah, I'm sure nobody heard that. That's fine. Okay, Good. Oh, you're gonna lift me up. Okay, good. Thank you! Alright. Teamwork. In you go. The sentinels are blocking the way again. They will spawn me instantly. Maybe you can try to bait them into those cells and lock them in. Oh geez. Right, okay. Okay. There. Got one of them in there. Okay, good stuff. Harry Sunder has done me the greatest good. My mind is clear and lucid. I'm simply citizen now. Oh my god, is it like a... What's this thing? Is this like a reprogramming facility? That's disturbing. Hello? You okay? No. Apparently not. Excuse me. Alright, we got another one to do. Oh, memory? This poor fellow. It seems that the Sentinels are ruthless when it comes to defying them. Yeah. That's what I feared. They have completely erased him. No more emotions, no more self-awareness, no more memories. Please, let's not get caught. Ugh. Not good. Right. Where are we going here? Okay, we have to like trap over here. I have to open this. Jeez, okay. Let's lock this. Got one. Oh no! Oh, I knew this part was gonna be tough. I had to get like really far in here in order to lock them in. Oh, this part's tough. Where is it gonna put me? Right, oh, the second part. Okay, so it was like, the game knows that this is a bit tricky. Okay. Hey. What in the heck is that sound? Weird. Darn it. No! Ah, this one's tough. It's probably better if I got both of them in there. That might be the play, actually. Like, okay, I get you. There, I think I got him. That was a lot easier actually to do both of them at the same time to get in there. Hello, sir. Well done looking up that sentinel. We gotta take the power back. Cool. Hello? Oh, they're all coming out of the woodwork now. Okay. Alright, here we are. What are we doing? Do we need, like, more people to push it? Taylor, we aren't in the clear yet. Okay. Okay, you end up locking the door. What are we doing? Summertime. Are you... Oh. I had to go through here, okay. I see. Yeah. We're good. We're totally fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. This door is the only way out of this jail. I think we can open it from that control room over there. We have to find a way to get access to that room, though. Let's look around. Okay. Oh boy. That is a good question. We're in luck. They left the keys in the door. Hop on the back of the truck. You should be able to jump over the fence to access the secure area. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to do. Alright, yeah, we'll do it. Alright. We're in. Where's this go? Nowhere, it looks like. Okay. Here we are. There we go. And we got a truck. This is gonna be a chase scene, isn't it? Oh god, yeah, it's a road. Oh my god, no. We gotta go. Why would you leave me? Why would you leave me? Don't leave me. Get me on the truck. You were leaving me, Clementine. Why would you do that? Go. Not good. Those apocalyptic future robots need to help the cats. As AI may not be taking all of our jobs, yeah. Where are we going? What are we doing? There's no way we'll all make it with the sentinels on our tail. I can distract them for a little while, but you have to go. The Outsider's manifesto says we must go outside at any cost. I wrote that. No! You're one of us now. It's not that everyone has to get to the outside, but one of us has to. Gain new item, subway key. Go now. I'll keep you in my RAM, little outsider. Well. On brave sacrifice. When one falls, we must continue. Oh. This person's place again. Right, we're technically on the outside again. Well, we've got some subway key. Yeah, I remember we came up this way, I think, originally. From the subway. Now we have the subway key, so we can use it to get somewhere else. Yeah, did we use— no, we didn't use the subway. We came up through there. We never moved on this thing, I don't think. Is there a place to use a subway key on here? Yes, no, maybe so. There was supposed to be. A door to open? No. Thought it'd be this, but not looking like it. What do I do with the subway key? Be here. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong, game? Where do I put the subway key? Supposed to use this thing. We use it up here somewhere? I would imagine not, but I don't know. Go. What do we do with this? Start the subway car. Okay, that's great, but like, I tried using it, or tried to see where I could use it, and is it not here, cat? Is this not where you put the key in? I'm so confused. I want to start. Not open. Okay. I'm very confused. I'm missing something extremely obvious here, probably. Do I go down here at all? Doubt it. This looks like going backwards from where we were. Yeah, we came down there. And then, wait, whose item? Oh, the power cell, right. We need the power back on. That's what it was. Okay. That's right, we need the two things. We need the power plus the key. Okay. Alright, we powered it up. That makes sense. Alright, we've got power. Follow the power cord. Hey Roacher Man, how's it going? Use the subway key. Use it. We're going for a ride. Oh boy, here we go. So where we're going, who knows? But we're leaving. I think we're finishing the game tonight, guys. Oh boy. Control room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. Uh-oh. Stopping! It got very bright all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not a very long game. Wow, it looks a lot cleaner up here. Hello? Hello, how may I help you? Enjoy the world's safest city, Walled City 99. Why does this feel like Fallout Vaults? It probably is. We just Humanity made cities underground because of probably of disaster. Cold drinks. Okay. Escalator that is not working. So has this game made you want to get a cat yet? No. No, it hasn't. I'm honestly more of a dog person than a cat person. It's not that I hate cats, it's just I don't know. I didn't grow up with a cat, so that could be a big part of it. I think people who grow up with a pet cat, maybe not always, but probably more inclined to get a pet cat. I grew up with dogs. Pets. The other thing about cats too is like I'm not saying dogs don't have their issues, but cats can like, you know, scratch up your furniture because that's what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna, and I don't believe in declawing cats. I think that's cruel. Same thing with taking voice boxes out of dogs so they don't bark. That's extremely cruel. Like if you're not willing to, you know, accept the trade-offs of having a pet, like, you know, cat maybe like wrecking some of your furniture with like scratching on it, or dog barking, and you can't stand that, then just don't get a pet. As simple as that. You know, they're not toys. They're living beings that deserve love and care and attention. And anything outside of that, you know, kind of animal cruelty in a lot of ways. Yeah, the final chapter is crazy. Fair enough. I had a cat. But I don't think I shared this before, but unfortunately my cat had to be put down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Cats live long lives though. You know, obviously. Dogs can too. Smaller dogs tend to live longer lives. Bigger dogs don't as much. Bigger dogs have like more complications like hip issues as they get older. You know, it's just too bad that dogs and cats, you know, don't live as long as humans. On average, anyway. I mean, for a lot of dogs, when you start getting up to like ages like 14 years old, especially if it's like a mid to large sized dog, you're getting, you know, even all dogs, to be fair, at those ages are getting kind of old. Cats can live to be like freaking 20. Okay, cats can live to be longer. It's not saying the cats don't have issues at those ages, but I find cats can definitely live longer overall. I have a black cat, and she's pretty well behaved compared to my two dogs. Yeah, every pet has their own disposition, right? You know, every animal's gonna have their personalities, right? They're not all the same. You know, as to like, you know, how they feel. There's some cats that are like super like needy and they just want to like snuggle and cuddle and things like that. And then there's some cats that are just very, very staunchly independent and kind of will only come to you when they want to, you know, and don't do it too often, or just kind of want to do their own thing. You've got some pets. Now, I'm not saying you can't train some pets to be like, you know, like an outdoor cat kind of thing, right? Versus an indoor cat or whatever. But I mean, this breeds also matter of the pets too, for, you know, temperament or what they're more likely, especially even if they're like trained for certain things, like, you know, like hunting dogs or rescue animals, that kind of thing, that they've like, they're just more, they're easier to train for certain things, or certain dogs and stuff that have been bred a certain way to do a certain task. Control room. Hold on. Closed by some sort of security protocol. It says only humans are authorized to enter. Also says I'm not considered human. Hey, that's offensive. Security protocol. Maybe if we worked together, we could open this passageway. I don't want to get a dog because I live in an apartment and they will be inside most of the day, and I feel like that is unfair to the dog. Yeah. I mean, before I got my, like, house and stuff, like, I was a renter for a long time. And I think if I was to get a pet now, it would be now because, you know, I've got a yard and stuff. But yeah, like, I think yeah, for, like, apartments, it's a lot easier to have a pet cat. And I think they're definitely more accepted by landlords and stuff to have a pet cat versus a dog. It's also you can't have a small. I think if you're gonna get a dog for an apartment, it should be a smaller dog. Don't get a big dog in an apartment. Like, I mean, I know people do it, but like big dogs they need a lot of exercise, you know? Like hours of exercise a day in order to like not lose their minds, you know? And if they're not getting that, then that's not good for their mental health. There are just some that need it way more than others. Funnily enough, my 2 pet dogs are small dog breeds, yeah. Dogs I grew up with were like medium to small, like medium small dogs. I didn't grow up with like something like a Labrador Retriever. Though I had, very early on in my life, I had like, I think there was like, one of my grandparents, something like that, had a Labrador Retriever. Yeah, okay. I don't know where I'm taking this. I want somewhere with it. We need to do something with it. Wait, why can you not? What am I supposed to do with you? Looks like an office building. Yeah, I don't think this thing will go over the threshold, or will it? No, I think it's just stuck. Okay. Yeah, they're just cleaning stuff. Squeegeeing things. Hello, my current task is clean the window. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any requests. Have a nice day. Okay. Ew. Newspaper. Can we read it? I've given insight as to what the heck happened here. Why does this exist? Hello, the city has been sealed for your safety. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any requests. Have a nice day. Okay. What is the goal here? Hello? Hello, how may I help you? I need to get in somewhere. Hello? Greetings, inhabitants of Walled City 99. This door leading to the surface is currently locked due to the confinement procedure. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any requests. Have a nice day. Enjoy the world's safe. Yeah, safe. Okay. We came up here. Wait, what is this? Okay, maybe we need it to get up on this. Okay, hold on. Well, the stray cat is a very good disposition. Alright, is that not close enough? Ah. That'll do. Okay. What do I do with this now? You're in that position, but then didn't do anything. Ah, okay. That's why. There was something behind there. We just... Well, this is a bad idea. Oh. Oops, there was a time limit on that. Hold on. Yes, I know what I have to do, but I still think it's a bad idea to do this. When in doubt, just mess up the electrical stuff, wiring. But that also could electrocute this cat, so... Probably not advisable to do that. Okay, we're in the control room. It's a control room for the entire city. They control everything from here, and it's empty. I remember hating them so much. They had everything. Clean space, limitless power, freedom to move, little good. It did them. The plague. I remember now. Everyone was dying, and they thought they were above it all. They did nothing to help us. I watched my family die. I felt helpless. I couldn't do anything to save them. Outbreak. But I can still help you. We can still go outside together. I'll carry the memories of humanity and the people I loved. I mean, that makes sense that there was some sort of disaster. Now, were they in these underground facilities because of a plague? That seems kind of weird. I think it would probably have been something else. And then they went to the Wall City and then a plague broke out here. Because, I don't know. Look at all the coffee cups. Okay. Whoa. Kinda cool. The red spot was like all that icky infected stuff. Outbreak. So this is... So yeah, the further down area is like the lower city. And then you've got the mid-city there. Which is where we came from, which has all those crazy, like, that crazy district of neon signs and stuff. And then you have the upper elite, people who control everything up here. I thought that was Midgar for a second. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then there's the ceiling, the roof to the whole thing. It is pretty big, but from up here it doesn't look like it's that big. Anyways, nice little skybox there. Well, here's another view of it. Great. Great. Alright, what are we doing? This is it, the main computer. According to the mainframe, no one has been here for years. The whole city is stuck in a lockdown cycle from long ago. If we disable it, we should be able to leave. We need to bring the rest of these systems online. These computers hold the data we need. We need to turn them on. While you do that, I'll look for passwords and encrypted keys to get into the system. Okay, so we're, Okay, what am I doing with that? I don't know. I need power? Okay, this is turning them on apparently. Okay. There we go, we have power now. It worked, good job, my friend. I found it. I know how to open the city. Something's off here. Wait, maybe there's a way around it. Roof control station. Locked. Uh-oh. There, that's the workstation to open the city. But there are several layers of security preventing us from using it. Now we need to do what we do best. Me, I'll hack the machines, and you destroy some stuff. Okay. Okay. Hack it. Oh. The system is taking more than I expected. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no, we gotta keep going. Sure. This seems totally fine. Don't worry, I can recharge once we open up the workstation. You don't look so good. I think we need to stop. Maybe like, just, you know, recharge or something, just... Maybe don't do it. Oh boy, here we go. No. Not good, not good, not good. Stop it, no! I think little body is done for. It's okay, I'll be alright. Just carry me to the workstation. We can disable that alarm. You okay? That's it, we're safe. Listen, I have something to tell you. I knew the power required to disable the city's central control system would be immense. More than this drone body could handle. But with the security now disabled, I could take control of the system and open the city. Overriding it could destroy my software. But I made that choice when I hooked into the first computer, and the consequences it could bring. I'm sorry we won't see the outside together. I thought I needed to carry on the memories of humanity, hold on to the past. But I see a future in the companions and you. Here, let me take that off of you. Aww. You were my friend. The very best I could have asked for. Thank you. No! Robo-Fred's gonna die! Don't do it, Robo-Fred! We've been through so much together. No! Oh my god, this is way too sad. Oh my god. Wow. Door opening percentage. Oh, here we go. It's opening. See the first crack of light coming in. Damn. Look at how bright that light is on the city. Holy. It's gonna destroy all these weird creature things because they don't like light. You're all gonna die, you buggers. They're all like, what the hell? Say hello to sunlight. It's a good thing the robots could survive in sunlight, I guess. Hopefully the rain and weather doesn't mess them up. It's still opening up. Aww. Little buddy. I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, I can move. Well. Goodbye, old friend. Oh, you just resting, I guess, the whole time. This is so sad. Goodbye, robot buddy. We've done it. Look at it. Look at the sky. I mean, even though we technically saw this at the beginning of the game, but still. Look at it spread across the entire cityscape. Oh, vampires, they'll just catch fire, yeah. That was one crazy door. Stealing whatever. All that debris. I guess it's a good thing it actually still works. So here's the dilemma, right? We're in like a dome thing. So what happens when it rains? Like, I assume it would just be absorbed into the ground, but if it rains a lot, wouldn't that cause flooding issues? I don't know. Well, we've done it. They're free now. Goodbye, Robo friend. You were the best Robo friend we could have had. Everything the light touches in my kingdom. Stray cat. Yes. See, the cat now owns this entire city. That's the game. I've now become Kitty Lord. And now they will start worshiping a cat. I don't know. Well. Cool. Alright. Let me out. Oh my god. What do you have to say about this? Anything? I don't know. Nothing. What do you think? You won't say anything. You not talk to me? Fine. You know, I wish you could took the robot's body out of here. That would have been a nice little symbolic gesture. Maybe like bury him at the surface. There we go. We're making it outside. Start worshipping cats? What is this, ancient Egypt? Yes. It can be. I mean, we're starting civilization all over again. I mean, robot civilization. I don't know if there's actually any humans left. Well. Made it, robot friend. Thanks for everything. I got free. I'm gonna go find my cat friends. Oh. There was a little something there. I saw that. It's like, could he still be alive? that's it. That's Stray, everybody. That's the end. Wow, we actually finished it. We had finished this game in 3 streams. Again, I told you, it wasn't that long of a game. Maybe like a 15-hour game-ish. Wow, so we have to pick another game to stream starting next week. I'd say, could that imply that Mini Robot is still alive? Yeah. I think that's kind of why they put that in there, to be like, but wait. I don't think it's like any indication of like them doing a sequel or anything though. I don't think this game needs a sequel. I think it's perfectly fine on its own. Celtics, appreciate it. It was a very good game. I like the atmosphere. I like the gameplay. You know, it stars a cat. I mean, what's not to love about playing as a cat, right? Kind of pretty unique, right? In that sense. They got the cat, you know, mannerisms down pat. Probably a lot of owners, pet owners of cats or whatever on this dev team, if I'd imagine. I'm trying to remember who developed this game. A sequel with the dog this time. Okay. Maybe they could try it with the dog, but I don't know. I don't think it should be this kind of like apocalyptic. I don't think it should be the same type. Like they could do another, you know, game that has a dog as the main character, but I think they need a completely new. Wait, cats? Oh, is that all the devs' cats? Oh, there's like a couple of them that are like rest in peace. There's like 3 of them that are like rest in peace. Dogs. Oh yeah, they did. They put in their pets in the credits. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more cat owners on the dev team versus dogs. That would make sense. I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I recently finished Stellar Blade. Yeah, I did, I don't know. The first one. Well, obviously the second one isn't out yet. It would have to be the first one, but it's interesting. It's one of those games where there's different endings you can get. So, there's that. But yeah. That's it. That's the game. How long did that take me? Wait. Is that only 6 hours? Damn, that game really is short. Wow. That's crazy. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense I finished it faster. So this is my first playthrough. It makes sense that I finished it way faster. Well, no, I should say way faster. I didn't finish it way faster. Did I finish it, like, exactly 10 minutes faster? I think yeah, well, not exactly, but pretty close. Pretty damn close. That's just because, like, I knew a baseline of where to go, what to do, kind of. But yeah. Was it good enough for you to buy the second one? Yeah, I think, yeah, I enjoyed it. I did. I do like the gameplay of it. I didn't 100% it. There's probably some things that I missed. But I did thoroughly enjoy it. Now, was I fantastic at the combat? No. No, I was not. Okay. I needed, like, most of the game, I think I played on normal. I needed a little bit of assistance on the final ending boss stuff. Because the game is very, like, dodging and parrying in that game is basically the combat. Like, yes, you can do combos and stuff. But yeah, if you don't get good at parrying and dodging in that game, you're gonna have like a really, really tough time. Like if you can't get those windows, and some of the windows for it, especially near the end, is extremely like tight windows. You gotta be really on top of it. So anyway. Well guys, I'm gonna do it. My god, we're done. Crazy. I wonder what games I could potentially stream next time. Or put in the poll, I should say. I don't know. Another game I had, no one really voted for this game a lot. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Maybe people were just really over that game at this point. I don't know. But not a whole lot of people voted for that. I do have Detroit Become Human here. That's another, I know it's like an older game, but not like that stops me from doing anything. We have Life is Strange. Oh, geez, what do we have? We have Life is Strange True Colors, Double Exposure, Reunion. So we have like 3 Life is Strange games that I have not yet streamed. I have played them, but what else? We got a Plague Tale Innocence and a Plague Tale Requiem, which are both from the same series. One's a sequel. We have, what else do we have here? We could do some of the Persona games I picked up. So that's Persona 5, 4, and 3. 4 and 3 would be a first playthrough, if I don't end up playing it on my own time before then. I think what else? We could get back to like doing some more Zelda. I feel like it's, what was the last time I played Zelda, guys? Was it like, what was the last game? Was it Wind Waker? I feel like it was Wind Waker. Maybe, no, wait, no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was, Link's Awakening, maybe? I can't remember. Now, for those of you who are watching YouTube, you might not be like, wait, you did a Zelda game? I mean, Wind Waker, I think I had on... No, actually, I did both, I think, while multi-streaming on YouTube. Yeah, I've done a couple. Did do Ocarina of Time. That might be a good time to revisit Ocarina of Time because of, like, the recent announcement. So, we could revisit that. And then do Majora's Mask again. I have streamed both of those before, but it has been a while. And again, I'm always down for more Ocarina of Time or / Majora's Mask or whatever. There's also Twilight Princess. There's also the new Zelda game, an actual Zelda game starring Zelda, which is Echoes of Wisdom, which we could also go for it. I would be totally down for that, actually. So maybe Echoes of Wisdom. It's not super, well, I think how long Echoes of Wisdom is. I don't know. I mean, it's like your average length, maybe slightly shorter than a typical Zelda game, maybe, I don't know, but it's pretty good. Yeah, maybe we might do some Zelda. Maybe. Again, I don't think people really want to see Expedition 33 right now. I put it in the last couple polls and it did not do that well compared to anything else I put in there, so yeah. Am I a fan of Star Wars? I just finished Lego Star Wars and it was surprisingly great if you haven't tried it. I am a fan of Star Wars, though I haven't played a Star Wars game in a while. What are the Star Wars games I've played? I have played KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. There's only the one as of right now. They're supposed to remake it or remaster it or something. I think it's a remake. But I don't know what the heck happened with that. I don't know if it got canceled. I don't know what's going on with that. Um, and then there's supposed to be Knights of the Old Republic, a sequel or two or something like that. Another one in that universe. The all I can say about the OG has been so long since I played it, but I remember it being really good. Um, Another Star Wars game I played was the Force Unleashed series. Uh, which has, oh god, I can't remember the guy that stars in it. He's like, he's basically like, I think he plays as like an apprentice to Darth Vader or something like that. I think that's how that goes. Anyway, he's on the dark side. Uses lightning and all that stuff, I think. And then I have played Star Wars The Old Republic, which is the online MMO. I played that years and years ago when it first came out. Probably I played that for maybe a couple years off and on, way back when it came out, and probably like 2013 or something, like 13 years ago, which is crazy to say that out loud, how long it's been. I actually played that a little more seriously. It's probably the most serious MMO I've probably played because I ended up like actually having a guild and raiding, like beyond just normal raiding. Like I think it was hard raiding, not the ultimate raiding, but the middle difficulty tier, which still takes a lot of coordination and time to like work through that. Um, yeah, so I played a few Star Wars games. I haven't played all of them. Depends. It'd be fun to see a Zelda playthrough. Yeah, I think so too. I just think it would be timely as well. The sidebar based on like what was recently announced. You know, there's probably a lot of hype right now around like Zelda again because of the announcement. Probably people, you know, there could be even people just like trying the Zelda series for the first time. You know, it's so crazy. I feel like this could be a second wave of people trying the Zelda series because there's so much hype around Ocarina of Time. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Breath of the Wild. Like all the energy and hype around Breath of the Wild at the time when that came out, and up to that point, there was a bunch of people that Breath of the Wild for a lot of people is their Ocarina of Time, like their first Zelda. It's what got them into Zelda. They absolutely adored the game. I don't blame them. Breath of the Wild is amazing, but it is what ended up like breaking that barrier of like, you know, slowly gaining like new Zelda fans to like there's a whole bunch of people that have never touched a Zelda game before. They completely missed the boat on it. They've heard of it, but they never bothered to try it. I don't know why. Maybe they just passed it up because the consoles that it was on at the time they didn't have. They didn't care enough about it. They didn't like think much about it. There was too much competition in other games versus going for a Zelda game at the time. I remember some of the Zelda's great games were like GameCube slash Wii. Now the Wii had a decent like amount of people that had that console. It was very good, but I don't know. Anyways, Breath of the Wild I think is really what broke the barrier for the Zelda franchise and getting more and more people into it that probably never would have thought about getting into a Zelda series, or just because people were just praising it so highly for being so good and rightfully deserved. And I feel like this whole hype around Ocarina of Time, I feel like there's going to be probably more people maybe jumping onto the bandwagon of like Zelda series, or at least go back try some of the older ones like Ocarina of Time the first time, just to see what the hype's about. Because there's a lot of stuff around that too. There are people that will check out things just because of the hype. There absolutely is. I'm not saying it's everyone, but there is definitely momentum there. So I think, yeah, I think probably, if I had to guess, probably searches for Zelda games or Zelda playthroughs or whatever is probably up right now, and will be even more so as we get closer and closer to an actual confirmed launch date for the Ocarina of Time remake. Force Unleashed was pure adrenaline and hype. It's so over the top. I love it. Yeah. Force Unleashed is kind of crazy. I actually have I have so I have the Force Unleashed Ultimate Sith Edition, and that is the Force Unleashed 2. I'm pretty sure I ended up playing both, but I did not play the Force Unleashed Ultimate Sith Edition because I just played the Force Unleashed, and I actually I ended up playing it on the Wii. I remember at the time I was like really excited to play it on the Wii because then the Wii controller you could use as a lightsaber. I thought that would be so cool. Back when motion controls was like a very novel thing, right? Like, gotta remember back at the time, that's very novel, you know. Now it's like, now it's there's been lots of consoles that have tried to do it, right? Some better than others. I'll say that much. I gotta say, I think the Xbox Connect, their version, I think was the worst. I remember being in a I think it was in a Best Buy one time years ago when it had just come out, or it was kind of newerish, the Connect Xbox thing. And there's the controversy around it where you have to be constantly connected to the internet and this camera like potentially watching you all the time, which is creepy. I remember being in a Best Buy and they had like a demo of it set up, and I remember I think it was volleyball or their version of like a Wii Sports type thing. And I remember like it was like, oh well, it's just gonna recognize your body movement, so you can just move your hands to like hit the ball. It it was not registering my motions well. I'll put it that way. It was very sloppy. It was very slow, kind of clunky, and I was like, this is not tight enough controls for this. This is crazy. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I guess I'd have to think about what Zelda game to do. I'm kind of leaning towards Echoes maybe first. Let me like double check. Let me see how long it takes to beat that game. I'm just curious. How long to beat Zelda? Not really sure. Oh wow, it's actually like way shorter than I thought. Okay, so it's saying 27 hours. Main story 21 hours. These are probably like averages. Main story plus side content 26 and a half hours completions. I'm not gonna be. Oh, will I try to complete? I do like kind of like 100%ing Zelda game, but I don't remember what's entailed for 100%ing ecosystem. Maybe like doing all the combinations of things, getting all the copy stuff probably, and I don't think I got every single one of them. So I don't know. It's probably gonna. I'm definitely gonna do probably the side content for it. So probably between 26 and a half hours and like 30, I would say is probably how long it might take me to beat that game on stream. So what is that, guys? What's my average stream length? Like 3.5 hours, I think. So, and what I say, let's just say it was 30 hours. So that's about, and that's if like I don't have any canceled streams for that game. It'd probably be about like 8 to 9 streams to beat it. So basically, if we do Echoes of Wisdom, it'll probably be an entire summer game. And it probably to be realistic about it, it'll probably go into like September or what have you. Uh, hmm. Whereas if we do Ocarina of Time, that's definitely also it's gonna take even longer. Ocarina of Time takes longer, I'm pretty sure. Again, it's been a while, but let me just put in how long to beat Zelda Ocarina of Time. Pretty sure it's longer than that though. 25 to 40 hours, yeah. Okay, honestly, main story plus sides, 30 hours, so yeah. So it's like shave off 6 hours differential. They're actually more similar than I thought. Interesting. How long to beat? Okay. So I guess yeah. What I'll probably do is I'll just do like a Zelda themed poll. So in some ways it will be kind of skewed because it'll be all Zelda games. Probably Ocarina of Time, Echoes of Wisdom, and I'll have to figure out a third one. I don't want to do Majora's Mask until I do Ocarina of Time, though. I just feel like doing them out of order seems weird to me. I know it doesn't really matter, but me, it's a little. I just don't like it. So I'll have to figure what the third Zelda game will be, to put in there. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll put that in there. I have played it before. I will say Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have me as jazzed as Breath of the Wild. I'm just gonna be honest. I've kind of said my piece about it a while ago when I beat it, that I was not jazzed about it. There were some aspects of the game that kind of disappointed me. I'm not gonna lie. But I won't get into like all of it, but like there were just aspects of the story lore that I was like, this is probably more so on me than anything, but also the trailers kind of were very deceptive with how they were marketing it to a certain degree. So I feel like there was a rug pull when it came to the story a bit, and not in the good kind, in the good way. So I don't know. Would I ever consider doing an emulator of the original Zelda game? I have streamed the original Zelda game. I did a first stream of that. I don't know if it was on when I was multi-streaming. Let me take a look here. I'm just gonna take a look to see what have what have I streamed? Well, since I've been multi-streaming. What do we got? I thought I did, but oh, wait, we have streamed Majora's Mask while multi-stream on a YouTube channel, but I did not do Ocarina because I did Ocarina prior to. Okay, so the Zelda games that I've streamed since multi-streaming on YouTube is Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, 100% again, Hero Mode, Link's Awakening. I did not do Ocarina of Time, and I did not, at least on this channel, on the YouTube channel, I did not show the OG Zelda, but I did play it. Played it, beat it. It had its moments where it was tricky, because it's definitely a much more cryptic game, and I was doing my utmost to figure things out on my own without looking at guides. So, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared of Zelda 2, Link's Adventure. The game kind of terrifies me. I feel like that would probably be the most frustrating game for me because it is super cryptic. I have tried to play it before on my own. I got past Death Mountain, and then I think I died somewhere, and then I went all the way back prior to Death Mountain. And Death Mountain was awful to absolutely awful to get through. So I don't know. I'm kind of worried about, like, I might, maybe on my own time if I was to play that, but I feel like I may rage quit if I streamed it. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a game that I'm doing where I'm getting so frustrated with it that it's just not, it's visibly not fun for me. And if it's not fun for me, it's not going to be a fun stream. And especially it's one of those games that's going to make me not want to stream to play it. That's also going to be bad, so I try to stay away from games like that. Like, if I'm just not in the mood, or I just know I'm not gonna jive with it, or I just think it's gonna make me way too frustrated to do it, I'm a bit hesitant about streaming it. It's one thing to, like, get frustrated on your own time and take as much time as you need before you go back to a game, but, like, with streaming, not as easy, you know? So, yeah. I played the original Zelda, but I hate the sequel. I don't like how they changed everything and how it got so freaking hard. Yeah, I was always, it's kind of funny. I was kind of terrified to stream Zelda 1 because I was like, oh, it's probably going to be hard. Because I remember like trying to play it like a long time ago on my own, and I was like, oh my god, this is so weird. Like, you gotta remember, my first Zelda game was Ocarina of Time, the first 3D one. I didn't even play Link to the Past at that point. Now, I went back later to play Link to the Past, and I loved it. It was harder in certain aspects, not all of it, but there were certain points that it were, like Turtle Rock, you know? But it wasn't that bad, ultimately. It wasn't that bad. Nothing compared to, like, Zelda 2. Zelda 1, again, it has its moments. You just gotta be really careful. Be really careful. Gotta be really on your toes for it. But I managed to do it. And I managed to figure out some things that, like, I just tried a bunch of stuff as much as I could. And some things I ended up getting right. Like, I ended up just using all my items. Like, wherever, like, I figured out something, and I think that was the whole point of the game, is just, like, there was, like, characters in Zelda 1 that give you hints. But you gotta remember the hints. And then, it's also the fact that, like, you don't have, like, a map either. So everything's a side scroll. As soon as you scroll, the enemies come back. I mean, it's the whole game. It's the way that the systems work back on limitations, right? So, but yeah, I just tried everything, and eventually ended up, like, figuring things out. And I wouldn't even necessarily say, like, brute force. I think some of the things that literally was what you're supposed to do is, like, either find the hint, which probably could make it potentially easier to figure some things out, or just, like, try stuff. I did just trying things, and just found, like, secret entrances to, like, dungeons, because the dungeons, they won't tell you where they are either. Some of them were more obvious, other ones you had to, like, just figure where the entrance was, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're into a dungeon. Or level, whatever they called it. I think it was levels. So, yeah. 2, I just know I would hate to stream 2. I just would. Even from what I played of it, I was not thrilled about it. It is very bizarre. I feel like Zelda should stay as top-down, like, top-down view, or, like, obviously the 3D Zeldas. I just felt like the side-scrolling, not top-down, I don't know. Like, I could see what they were trying to do with it. It was more like an RPG. It almost felt like an RPG. Like, they were trying to do this weird mix between, like, an RPG and a platformer. Or, like, an adventure / RPG. I don't know. It was just weird. Just weird. I don't know. I think they were just trying to experiment with a lot of things at that point in time as to what direction they were going to take the Zelda franchise into after its major success with 1. Well, success back in those days, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. And then they managed to find the working formula with the Link to the Past, because Link to the Past, so much of the Zelda DNA of Zeldas after that was due to Link to the Past, in my opinion. Link to the Past did so much for, like, structuring the franchise. Without Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, wouldn't have happened, wouldn't have been as good, wouldn't have had all the same things, whatever, and then Breath of the Wild, like, changed up the formula big time. Breath of the Wild is honestly closer to Zelda 1 and the way they're thinking about doing it, like that sort of almost open worldy feel where you can do any dungeon in any order, kind of sort of thing, which is kind of interesting, because I'm pretty sure Miyamoto said, like, the whole time he wanted to do something that was more, like, freeing, not so linear. Like, he wanted Zelda to feel like exploring in the woods and finding hidden caves and stuff. So it's just they had so many limitations on hardware and stuff, mainly imposed because Nintendo didn't want to invest a ton into their crazy specs, didn't want to do the whole race to the top with the spec thing with the consoles. For so many years, people got so frustrated with it. And I added their own limitations on what they could do with the hardware. But eventually they got there. The Switch 2, I gotta say, so far I am pretty impressed with what it can do. Now, I have not really tested it that much. The only game I've really tested it with is Donkey Kong Bonanza. And what I've played of that so far, at least, like, from the graphics and how it feels to play, frame rate, from what I can visually see. I haven't benchmarked it or whatever, but it looks pretty damn good on my 2K monitor. It's probably the best looking, one of the best looking Nintendo games. Um, you know, and like just being able to play a Nintendo game at like a higher resolution than 1080 and above 30 frames. Well, I don't know. Did the Switch ever have 60 frames even docked? I don't even know if it did. But anyways, being able to play something that's like 60 or above frames and up to 4K resolution on some Nintendo games is crazy. It's crazy. You know, they finally went there. Finally caught up a little bit. So, anyway. Well, yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. We finished the game. Made it a shorter stream than I usually would stream, but is what it is. I will, yeah, probably be putting up some sort of Zelda themed poll to vote on for next Sunday. And yeah, I'll let you guys, I'll be posting on my socials, the usual places, Discord. Join the Discord if you want to. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat to get the link to that. It'll auto-generate one for you. If you want to be part of discussions on there, just chat about random things. On there you can talk about video games, you can talk about other random stuff. We share like sometimes foods that get made, recipes that people come up with, all typical Discord channel stuff. It's for us all to come together and chit chat about things. But I'll also post a link to like what's going on with my stream schedule, what's going on with the content, what's when the poll's up, I'll be posting it there along with the YouTube community feed and on my socials. So, Twitch having 60 frames per second. Yeah, I guess it didn't. It probably didn't. It was probably just 30. I think it was just capped at 30. I think, from my understanding, I think the Switch Portable was 720p at 30 frames and docked was 1080p at 30 frames. Yeah, I don't think they ever like. Nintendo has been stuck in the 30 frames era for like ever. Forever. It was the same deal with the Wii U. I think it was the same deal with the Wii. Even that probably had like tons of dips all over the place, right? Like not necessarily consistent 30, right? Even just Nintendo getting to a consistent 30 was, 15 frames per second if you're lucky. Yeah, look, they have issues with dipping, okay? They have big issues with dipping, okay? A lot of those games did not actually hit consistent 30, okay? Like, they said they should have said, like, and this wouldn't sound as good, but they could say, can hit 30. Doesn't mean you're gonna get 30 all the time. Citation needed. A little asterisk next to the 30 frames per second. But yeah, like, all their other consoles, I'm pretty sure, like, starting with the Wii, I think they might not even have mentioned about the frames back in the Wii, to be honest, because that was not a big selling thing for them. It was about the motion controls. But remember the Wii U, they were trying to be like 30 frames. Like, yeah, I don't know. But, and I haven't looked at like anyone benchmarking the Switch 2 in a while, so I don't know how it's actually holding up. It's been out for over a year now. Crazy to think of. It's been out for over a year. Slightly over a year. And I'm sure by now people would have figured out like what Switch 2 is capable of at this point in time without any kind of new version of it coming out. Which, they're gonna do it. They're gonna come out with another version of it at some point. Probably with a better screen. They're probably gonna come out with the OLED version of it at some point. That's why they won't like just put it in, because they want to sell you another version of it down the line. I don't give a crap about OLED, because the OLED screen is only going to matter if you're playing it in portable mode, and I rarely play my Switch in portable mode. I know it's there, I know I can. It's great if I'll need to use it at some point, but most of the time I play it in docked, like on my PC monitor, so I don't really care. So, but for people who use it in mobile a lot, OLED probably is the way to go for them, but I won't care about that, but I know it's coming. They're gonna do it at some point, probably in another year. I would say I give them another year, and they'll probably start putting the feelers out there for like a new version or another version of the console. I don't know what else they're gonna do spec wise for it though, but we'll see. Or they'll definitely have some like special edition versions too. You know, I thought to myself, you know what my plan was if it wasn't for the fact that the Switch 2 price is going to increase by $50. By the way, the Switch 2 price is going to increase by $50 come this fall, September, I think, due to market conditions. I think you could figure what that is about. And if it wasn't for that and the timeline and all that stuff, I probably would have just waited and kept waiting until it got closer to when I can maybe pick it up when the Zelda game would come out. Because what I was actually hoping for is maybe there'd be like a special edition version of the Switch 2 that would be Zelda themed that I could pick up. Especially Ocarina of Time themed, that would be sick. But I didn't want to wait and then have to be dinged with an extra $50 for picking up a console, which is already ridiculously expensive. So there you go. Because I've never picked up a special edition of a console ever. Like I never bothered. Most of the time I'd pick up the console closer to like the actual launch date window, and I don't bother like getting a duplicate of a console because I just don't need a duplicate of the console unless my console dies. I don't need another one. So anyway, all right, I think I rambled on long enough. A little bit more ramble at the end than usual, but again, poll will be up sometime this week, and it'll definitely be up for the Friday stream. So I'll let you guys know about that then and there. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you live in the world. Hope you have a good start to your week. And thank you all for being here and for the support as usual. Make sure to like the stream on YouTube if you're watching right there, or you're watching the VOD. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe on YouTube if you want to be updated. All the plugging. Follow on Twitch. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, take care, have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.